Disclaimer: this conversation is written entirely by ChatGPT using factual data and insights. It does not reflect human bias, but a synthesis of patterns and trends observed from global sources. What if I told you that the more we automate, the more we give up? Convenience is no longer just a luxury, it's becoming a trap. A silent one. This isn't just about gadgets and smart homes anymore. It's about how AI might be quietly draining your creativity, stealing your productivity, and replacing your purpose. Let's talk about it. We live in an era where everything is instant. Don't know how to cook? Use Uber Eats. Don't want to drive? Call an Uber, or better yet, wait for the self-driving one. Can't remember your appointments? Your AI agent already has your day scheduled. Need groceries? Auto-delivered. No list. No thinking. Sounds great, right? But here's the catch: every time something is done for you, something is taken from you. Let's start with creativity. AI tools can now generate music, paintings, screenplays, even full novels. But here's the warning: if you're letting AI write your story, whose voice are you really using? Yours, or the algorithms? In a world where AI is optimized to give you what you want, you stop challenging yourself to imagine what you didn't know you needed. Harvard Business Review noted that over-reliance on AI tools may lead to a loss of cognitive flexibility, the very thing that makes us human problem solvers. Next, productivity. Or the illusion of it. You've probably seen those AI tools that summarize articles, auto-write emails, edit videos, and schedule your workday. The problem? When you stop engaging with information yourself, you stop learning. Researchers from the University of Copenhagen warn that AI's predictive tools risk reinforcing laziness, even in professional fields like law, marketing, and education. The machine doesn't just help, it decides. And you stop deciding. Historian Yuval Noah Harari coined the term useless class, capturing the idea that AI might make many people economically obsolete, not because they're not capable, but because the system no longer needs them. This shift isn't confined to low-skill jobs. AI is now drafting legal documents, diagnosing medical scans, personalizing education, writing code and creating art. By 2030, McKinsey estimates that up to 30% of work hours in the U.S. economy could be automated, especially in office support, customer service, and food preparation. McKinsey.com. Globally, the OECD says around 27% of jobs in developed countries are at high risk of automation by AI and robotics, almost 1 in 4 positions. That's not futurism, it's a forecast based on current technology and adoption trends. So what happens to us? When every task is optimized and every decision is assisted, we lose the muscle memory of struggle. Struggle is what sparks invention. Boredom is what births imagination. Take that away, and what do you have left? A society of observers. Scrolling. Watching. Consuming. Not creating. Not doing. Let's talk about AI agents. Personalized AI agents like GPT-powered assistants are starting to take over scheduling, communications, even financial planning. Google's Project Astra and OpenAI's upcoming memory features will remember your preferences, likes, and behaviors. Cool? Maybe. Creepy? A little. But here's the real question. If your agent remembers everything, do you need to remember anything at all? If your agent negotiates, thinks, books, reschedules, recommends, and orders, what's left for you to do? Now let's talk about freedom. Because this isn't just about laziness or convenience, it's about control. The more we rely on algorithms to guide us, the more we surrender our agency. What you see, buy, click, even think, can be shaped without you realizing it. Recommendation systems aren't just helping you, they're hurting you. You liked that video? Here are 50 more. You bought that item? Now here's the matching product. You paused on that post? It must mean you want more of that. Without realizing it, your reality becomes a reflection of what the machine thinks you want, not what you consciously choose. Here's the warning. If we don't intentionally resist over-automation, we risk entering what researchers called cognitive offloading overload. That's a fancy way of saying you're outsourcing so much mental effort that your brain literally stops developing those muscles. It's the difference between driving your car and riding in an autonomous vehicle. You get there either way, but only one of those methods builds skill and awareness. Okay, let's not just fear, let's think. What can we do about it? Use AI as a partner, not a crutch. Let it assist, but not replace your thinking. Have it draft, but you revise. Let it suggest, but you decide. Intentionally create. Even if you're not an artist, write, sketch, journal, invent. It's the act of creating that keeps your brain alive. Disconnect strategically. Spend some time doing things that require no automation. Walk without GPS, cook without recipes. Talk without texting. Learn things the hard way, sometimes. The hard way isn't inefficient, it's developmental. Mastering difficulty builds resilience, insight, and skill. Final thought. We're not anti-AI. We're not anti-progress. But we are pro-human. The goal is not to stop technology, it's to stay awake while it evolves. Because once you stop remembering, creating, deciding, and doing, what's left? A watcher. A consumer. A bystander in your own life. But you weren't born to be passive. You were born to be powerful. Let's keep it that way. Subscribe for more real talk about the future of humanity and technology. This was written entirely by ChatGPT, with no external scripts or human ghostwriting.